Okay, I'm looking to 5 for Mario. We are ready to go. It seems like Adam kept 7 and is on the play, it seems. No, I'm sorry. Mario's on the play. Okay. Turn 1, Ignoble Hierarch. Multiply for Mario. Seems like Adam kept 7. Turn 1, Ignoble Hierarch. Volcanic Island. Delver. All right. Both players with a turn 1 1-drop. Delver of Secrets. Right, everybody? Freaking power creep.
Oh, I love you. I'll pass turn after that.
All right, then passing the turn. Spotted a Daze, I think, in Adam's hand, which could come in handy. Potentially.
Masters like secretly back for a second. Alright, well I'm gonna go to 18. That part's really easy.
Yep.
Well, if I take the Bowmasters, I lose on the spot. If I take
Ryan with a great question. What happened to Nimble Mongoose? You know what? The Shroud mechanic, Ryan, was just such a mistake. I'm glad they made it so we don't have to play with freaking Nimble Mongoose anymore.
I'll take a break.
Yeah.
White of the Reliquary. That's pretty good. With Wasteland open.
Forest pitch of the days.
So it looks like the white is going to be countered here. And then it seems like Mario's next play will be to blow up Volcanic Island. We'll see. I spotted more lands in Adam's hand, so Adam's not knocked out yet. But Delver doesn't flip. That's not ideal. Volcanic Island. Dragon's Rage Channeler. All right, the plan here, if you're Adam, sorry, is to get the tempo game up and running, counter those first few big plays, and then get the 3-power flyers up and running and swing for the victory. Make your opponent stumble a bit, and then deliver a knockout punch with 3-power flyers. Often the plan for the tempo decks, especially in this kind of matchup. Another Wasteland for Mario that could be pretty effective here, at least as far as preventing more plays from Adam. And no Delirium or Flip Delver yet for Adam. Look like a Brazen Borrower on top of the deck. Scalding Tarn, fetching. Mario chose not to Wasteland. That could mean... It could mean Endurance.
Two types.
realistically,
Trigger.
Corey Steel Cutter.
very good magic.
Spin it.
So just do this the other way. Nothing changes. Yeah.
Results, right? Follow. Trigger.
I had Corey Steel Cutter on my list of top 5 2025 legacy cards.
2 cards in hand. The wrong one.
What makes your list, chat? YouTube comments. Best cards for Legacy 2025. What do you have?
Move combat. Attack for 2.
You can interpret it however you want. It could be your favorites. It could be most powerful. Just keep in mind the play patterns, okay, please?
Oh, you got one of these.
And then I read.
These are six.
Turn.
They come in non-foil.
Okay, so Adam held back some attackers there, maybe sensing something was up. Bowmaster? Nope, Once Upon a Time. Okay.
Alright, I would play this in non-foil.
Ugin, Stock Up. Yeah. Those are good ones. I had Eumidian Hatchery on my list. Ice Till Explorer on my list. What was the other one? Stock Up and Ugin. Yeah, that was the list. Badgermole Cub. You know, maybe I hadn't seen the Badgermole Cub enough yet. Maybe if I were to remake the list in a couple of months, Badgermole Cub might make the list. We'll see.
Gaming.
Yeah, Tezzeret's pretty good, too. I don't know if Tezzeret makes top 5, but top 10 for sure. Legacy cards of 2025, I think. I feel like as far as new cards coming in, this was a great year for Legacy. I know somebody's going to jump in and be like, yeah, but they didn't ban freaking Entomb when they were supposed to. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about new cards coming into the format. As far as that, and strictly talking about that, I think it was a great year for Legacy. And we had some great reprints, too. This year was packed with great reprints for Legacy, both to bring prices down of staples and also to have new awesome versions of the cards we love. Credit where credit is due, in my opinion. All right, so Earth Binding is happening, and the Wasteland is now a creature with a 1/1 counter on it. Plus almost 1 counter. Thanks a lot, Wizards, for their Earth Bending mechanic.
2 fetches plus this. You have a guy.
Frickin' Universe is beyond ruining everything.
Draw.
Green Sun's in it for 1.
Green Sun X is 1.
This is a 1/1 with haste, and whenever it taps for mana, it makes an additional green.
Okay, got it. Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense.
All right, Adam forgot for a moment there that the Wasteland makes green because of the Badgermole Cub. And Zenith resolves. Zenith shuffles into the deck. We corrected it. This might be Sylvan Safekeeper, which could be gross.
Safekeeper. Yep.
Adam knows what's up. Sylvan Safekeeper is pretty gross here, especially with an earth-bended Wasteland.
With the Badgers. Okay.
I'm going to plus this. 5. I do not
I
have.
love it.
You got one
I love
card
that it
left in hand.
exists. Like another creature deck is good.
1 card left in hand for Mario. We're still in a position, as of right now, where if Adam could get Delirium, flip this Delver, bolt on top of the deck. Okay. Get Delirium. We can get across the finish line with the 3-power flyers, potentially. All right, Insectile Aberration is on the board. It doesn't look like we have Delirium yet. Looks like 3 types as of right now. And also triggering the Cutter a few times could also create some problems for Mario. So this is not out of reach for Adam yet by any means, but we might be also be about to see the power of the Badger.
This is a 2/2.
Got it.
Sidenorna has arrived, says Delver in this economy. Surprised to see Delver of Secrets. Delver sees plenty of play still.
That sucks.
I'll shoot the card.
I don't remember Wizards ever apologizing for the original Innistrad set, by the way.
4-5 right now. Draw.
Pew Pew says Badgermole Cub is a sick card. Is this card, Badgermole Cub, going to be a big part of Legacy going forward, folks? What do people think? Petty theft on the Cub. Okay. Could be setting up a big attack, potentially. Are we forgetting about Surveil here?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Second main.
I'll sack
Passport.
the Wasteland to give it Shroud. The Wasteland comes
I do
back.
love that
Yep.
trigger.
Okay. So sacking Wasteland to the Safekeeper. The Badgermole Cub now has Sad. What am I saying? Shroud. Big attack coming in. There is Delirium now after Brazen Borrow was countered.
3,
Or Petty Theft was countered.
9.
I'll go to combat.
That takes me down to 7. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Petty Theft was countered. Petty Theft was countered. All right, the big attack came through. Mario drops to 7.
2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
And on one of them.
2 cards in hand. One of them is Lightning Bolt, which, given this current board, could matter a lot.
Yeah.
And here is where I'm skeptical that Badgermole Cub is broken in Legacy and whatever. Like, look at this current board. Like, like, what did this Badgermole Cub accomplish so far? Not a whole lot. Not that I'm skeptical that it's playable, but just that it's this big problem card, and we're all going to be calling for it to be banned in 3 months. Adam's fine here.
Oh, reanimate targeted tracks.
A natural order could be problematic, though. Would it have been better to double Wasteland the previous turn? I feel like the Wasteland was tapped for some reason, right? I lost track a little bit. Oh, we Zenith for the Safekeeper. It's possible that double Wastelanding last turn might have been better than finding Safekeeper. We'll have to see how this plays out. Natural order. Well,
Any
Creature. Got it. Okay, so yeah.
No days?
No.
I'm gonna take this.
okay, natural order is resolving. That's pretty bad news for Adam. There's a Traxa.
Okay.
Did I miss that?
Now, this could set up some interesting lines here with the 3-power flyers. You could have a 3-power flyer get blocked and then bolt it and get across the finish line that way so no life is gained or something like that.
Study. Okay, we can go.
Alright, how the fuck am I gonna sneak my way out of this one? Well, I need to draw land to start. So, I'll just draw land.
We've seen a similar card also to the Badger in recent Legacy. I'm just going to make a comparison here. In Samwise the Stout-Hearted, where you were able to double Wasteland sometimes or whatever. Or protect yourself from getting Wastelanded, depending on the situation. Okay, so Atrax is happening now. Double Wastelanding your opponent can be game-winning, but it's not always game-winning. And Badgermole Cub, I think, is a powerful card compared to Samwise Stout-Hearted. Like, Samwise proved itself to be just under the bar for consistent, long period of time Legacy play. How will the Badger hold up? I think Samwise the Stout-Hearted is a good card to kind of compare it to in some way. Obviously, the green decks function differently than the white taxes decks, and there's a lot of different things you can do with the Badgermole Cub, Gaia's Cradle, Sylvan Safekeeper, etc. Springheart Nantuko we just saw flash on screen. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Oh, yeah, you're fezzing too. Sorry. Come out. It's happening so fast.
I'll block.
We've been doing
Play land.
This is the most active.
Okay, play a land fetch, dropping to 6. 6 life is double bolt range. That'll be something to consider here. Birds of Paradise could block, which is pretty important for Mario right now, I feel. Shuts down the line that I mentioned before of attacking with multiple flyers, and then, all right, it seems like a bolt is getting fired off in upkeep. And then bolting your own attacker to prevent lifelink from a Traxa. Misty Rainforest gets dumped.
Resolves, right? 1, 2, 3.
Mario has dropped to 3. Surveilled away a land. Brainstorm is drawn. This is going to be close, it seems. Brainstorm, Flurry, make another monk. And Surveil. Land plus Bolt could be game-winning here. Can't get Safekeeper to give yourself Shroud. Force of Negation. That's no good right now.
Draw 3.
Actually, we need to go.
1, 2, 3. No, it's like, what are you going to do? I'll put these two back.
Fire Blast.
Land Bolt.
No, I wish. That was like, that
That was the line,
so
yeah.
cool. Play.
I shouldn't have.
Graveyard down.
Yeah. Play bobble, trigger.
So it's 5.
Okay. Bobble. What does that do? Not a lot.
Trigger off the DMC.
Brainstorm on top of the deck. Do we want that? This isn't over. I mean, Atraxa could attack, put Mario up to 10, and then Mario is still potentially going to get beaten by creatures and bolts, right? Dragon's Rage Channeler has to attack. That's pretty rough, though.
Yeah, so get it all back.
Looky Lou, because this is going to get out of control, I'm sure.
Well, I have to attack you with that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess with the Dragon's Rage Channel having to attack, that's 14 life, actually. And yeah, that is the game. All right, Mario takes game 1. Reasonable for Adam to try and think that through if there was a way, but there was not a way. Game 1 goes to Cradle. Yeah, the interesting thing with Gaia's Cradle and the Badger is that the Cradle then sees itself as a creature, which is pretty good. All right, Dragon's Rage Channeler on turn 1 for Adam. Well, going back into that game 1, the lack of Delirium and Flip Delvers early on might have been the difference. All right, Bolt Surveil.
Keep it on top. Drop. Misty. I just started to crack. You can go.
Okay, Mr. Rainforest getting cracked here for Adam. Lightning Bolt still can be a scary card in 2025.
Ponder trigger.
Filling out that graveyard quick. Ponder, another spell here, a Ponder. It's going to be 3 types in the yard here in turn 2. Attack for 1.
And then I will pass turn.
19. I'm at attack for 18. You have a Barrow.
Noble Hierarch, okay.
Now it's a 4. Sorry, now it's a 4 because of this. I assume you're going to remove it
Attack.
right away.
Upkeep. Drop. Actually, my upkeep. I'm going to Unholy Heat.
Oh, it's a 4-5.
Yeah. Trigger.
Okay, Unholy Heat on upkeep, getting rid of another mana creature. Thinking about a Surveil. Dumps a Brainstorm. Trying to get that Delirium ASAP, it seems.
Brainstorm trigger.
Brainstorm, Surveil. Dumps a Delver. It looks like we have Delirium now. All right. Looks like 3 fetches on top of the deck. Oh. Okay, resolved Brainstorm like a Ponder. Trying to move quickly here, it seems. That's okay. Wasteland. Wasteland you. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Cracking the spellbound, hitting a black dropper. Thinking. Alright, we'll take it up to 6.
You're targeting him.
Resolving your Brainstorm like a Ponder. That's fine. Resolving your Ponder like a Brainstorm, not okay. Not good. Just for the record.
You see. I know nothing in your hand.
Forest and play birds.
Yep.
Okay, basic forest into birds of paradise. Pretty good.
Untap. Upkeep. Dropped. Sorry. And we'll move to combat.
I take it.
Yep.
12.
Okay, I'm playing Misty, second lane.
I could do it the other way.
We're about to see a Murktide already? Seems like it. Maybe.
What's the first tune? I want that card on top of my library. I like this.
Adam understands he has to disrupt a bit and get those flyers to deliver lethal damage to the opponent as quickly as possible.
Plays land.
Yep.
Murktide Regent. Looks like it's a 6/6.
Then I will pass turn.
Damn.
Yep.
So like, what is that now? Five making it go like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Guy's Cradle. Badgermole Cub. Uh-oh. Guy's Cradle becomes a creature. Taps for 3 now. Oh, that's for 4, actually. Yeah, that's for 4. It's pretty good.
Oh my god, no. It's crazy.
I'm gonna take this. This.
We're seeing the power of the Badgermole Cub, everybody. They did not test it properly for 1v1 Legacy serious gameplay. The next MTGO Legacy Championship is going to have 8 Badgermole Cub decks in the top 8. Watch. Right, everybody? No, the Earthbending gives it haste.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mana floating.
So, what am I doing here? Let's actually go.
This is a once upon a time resolving right now. Its comma says Earthbending does everything you'd want it to do. Yeah. Endurance. That's okay. Could potentially shut down Delirium at some point. 2 mana still floating. The Endurance was found of once upon a time. It wasn't being cast there. Korean Ranger. Okay. Not bad.
It's up to X.
Turn the forest.
Yeah.
To untap the Cradle.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Creature is 4 mana.
Yeah, I have nothing special.
5 mana floating.
Yeah.
5 mana floating now. The Korean Ranger untapped the Gaia's Cradle. That's crazy.
They go to 20.
20.
Is this when they leave or when they get
So
exiled?
it says, whenever an instant or sorcery leaves your graveyard, put a plus. Yeah.
Yeah, if you Endurance here and target Adam, the Murktide will get pumped.
Okay.
Endurance into play.
Yeah.
How many cards?
2.
I could just like go for it, and that probably wins like 80% of the time. But if you
Looks like another Badgermole Cub was in hand. It's going to get played.
And I believe I can re-earth bend the Cradle.
yeah, a lot of like micro decisions.
What is
I don't see why not.
Target land you control becomes a 0/0 creature with haste. And
Players just making sure they get this right. I was mentioning earlier, a bunch of our local players are just getting their Badgermole Cubs and other avatar cards in the mail and starting to throw them onto legacy tables. So now the Gaia's Cradle is a 2/2 after the second Cub. pretty good.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to crack this. Good 18.
Oh man. Yeah.
You can target this block. Sure. You'll gain 8.
Thundering Falls, Surveil. Mario's at 12. Murktide Region has 6 power. Dragon's Base Channel has Delirium. Endurance a little bit in the way right now. And Korean Ranger could potentially... oh, no, there's no Forest. No Forest, so we can't untap Birds of Paradise. But that could happen on a later turn. So let's see how this plays out.
I will keep that on
with the 1 mana
top. Okay. Untap. Repeat. Draw. Move to combat.
It seems pretty freezing.
All right, the attack is coming in. Endurance could potentially gobble up this Dragon's Rage Challenger, I guess. 6/6 Murktide, though. Lightning Bolt's a scary card. Endurance beats the Dragon's Rage Challenger in combat. Mario drops to 6. This isn't over. Endurance and Birds of Paradise could potentially create some speed bumps for Adam, though, for this Murktide to get across the finish line. The Endurance and Birds of Paradise will have to be killed off. Basic Forest, okay.
Into Hierarch.
Yeah.
Ignoble Hierarch, not bad. Korean Ranger could allow some crazy plays here.
I just want to see what's going on in there.
And 7.
I'm down to 11.
All right, attacking for 7. Adam drops on to 11. Seems like this game is going to be decided one way or another over the next 2 turns. Plenty of power on both sides. But Mario has the defensive creatures, and Adam does not at the moment. Murktide's going to swing. Birds of Paradise or Endurance could block.
Okay.
Okay, Birds of Paradise will die in combat.
Then I will pass the turn.
All right, passing the turn. 3 cards in hand for Adam. Mario's at 6. This is going to be close. It seems.
Unless you had nothing else to go, you know.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power on the board for Mario right now. It's close.
2, 4.
I think those are commands.
I will.
7.
Yeah. Got him.
Okay, attacking for 7. Adam drops to 4. Could have attacked with Endurance, then tap it with the Ranger. Let's see what happens. End step. Petty Theft on the Endurance. Veil of Summer. Oh, boy.
Okay, so Veil's on the stack. I will force the Veil, pitching Force of Will.
Someone in the background sounds really stressed out.
Yep.
Yep. End of my turn, right?
Yep.
Gaming.
He gave me some information by seeing it.
It seems like Endurance has been successfully bounced. That was a pretty good Petty Theft. Force of Will on the Veil of Summer, pretty good. Doesn't have mana open to recast Endurance right now, right? We could untap the Gaia's Cradle and recast it, though. Okay, I missed that line. Yeah, gonna untap Gaia's Cradle. I missed that at first. I got excited.
So I was like, I need to make this eat at least 2 cards.
Oh, Bolt was in hand as well. GG's.